Hello everyone, how are you doing? Hope everyone's fine and smiling all the time, like me. Yeah, don't let the problems be inside you. Let the problem itself. Oh my gosh. Anyways, yeah, this is your Filipina page. And just to give a backgrounder, the nickname page is given by my dad. And because, I idolize him a lot, so I use it most of the time, a lot, apart from other nicknames that, as I've said in my previous videos, that Filipino love to give names and you grew up with the names. It's this is funny thing. Parents will give you the register you with the real names, and they love to give you long names, 1, 2, 3, sometimes 4 first names registered, and they are not even thinking that when a child goes to school, sometimes one piece of paper you cannot fit, your name cannot fit in the whole, because we usually also include our moms or mothers surnames, maiden names. All right, so my channel, I named it Your Filipina Page. That's why if you could notice, the I is in lowercase, because to emphasize that it's your page, getting to know a page where you can know Filipino culture and some good vibes also, of course. Okay, so yep. Now we'll move on to the main topic for today. Now, this is, I think, very interesting also because a lot of you guys wanted to visit the Philippines. Some are already in the Philippines. Well, even before, there were a lot of foreigners already visiting the country, retiring in the Philippines, married in the Philippines, have Filipino girlfriends, and even Filipino husbands right now. Let's talk about AFAM. Now, for you guys in the US, usually when you say AFAM, I think it's a slang term coined to refer to African American, right? So, but in the Philippines now, it has been coined and used as a slang term referring to any foreigner that arrives in Manila or visits the Philippines in general. But the history of this is, this was before, during the times when a lot of, African Americans, even any kind of foreigner come to visit the strip clubs, and strip club dancers describe them or call them in the slang term as AFAM. Means that it's an abbreviation for any foreigner arriving in Manila or any foreigner assigned in Manila. That is actually the origin of that. But nowadays, it's already used as a general term for all foreigners who are in Manila, in the wherever the whatever part of the Philippines that they go and visit. Okay, now why I came up to this topic, because I have seen a lot of videos that, the issue of a lot of more foreigners are coming to the Philippines now, and most of them are very happy with all those smiling faces that they found love. Some found just, peace of mind. Some venture into the new business and they're very happy and successful. So I'm happy for, since the issue of this passport bros movement, it has been going on for a long time already, and the issue is still really hot, and this some of these American women are still continuing to drag us foreign women into the issue. But what can we do? It's their own, they have their own bodies and mouth too. And they can't be controlled. So, okay, it's their right. But then I am. But anyways, it's not really that one that I would like to talk about right now because, yes, AFAM. So even before, there has always been not so good people, Filipinas, if I may say it. Well, let us just say that wherever you go, there will always be not so good people. Okay, so this video is like to remind you guys that always be careful. You have to know the person better, and as much as possible, when there's money involved, right away. And if a Filipina would ask you, firsthand or at the outset, and or even as time goes by, you will really feel and see that there is really something fishy. So be careful, because until now there's still a lot of them who is into like a syndicate, and some are really individually involve themselves into the scamming activities. I saw just one video, which I will clip in here later. And we are just happy that there is one senator who is really helping a lot to not just to fellow Filipinos, to the poor, to the oppressed, to to roast the government agencies that are not doing well or have corruption or doing violence to other Filipinos. Everybody, all people in all walks of life. So he helps all people, even foreigners. So this is the thing. Yes, we cannot deny the fact that there are really people who will take advantage of others' goodness, others' generosity, others' kindness, other people's good souls and good hearts. I know that we are just wanting to help, and sometimes this is our love language. This is our way of showing our care and love and support. And I understand. It's like a feeling that, okay, this is like a point, good points, handsome points, or pretty points for me that I will do this for her or for him. Yes, in a way, it would be nice, really, as long as you really know all the backgrounds of this person. Identification, family, exact address, and at the same time, meet the person personally first. Well, I don't have to teach you that, really. This is not to teach you really, because of course you are smart enough to understand and to see and analyze things, but still there are really some people who are very cunning, especially nowadays in the internet, everywhere. I have received a lot of them ever since in the different kinds social media. I could sense if there is really like, So let me just say that scammers are everywhere in the world. Different situations, different circumstances. So even Filipinas or Filipinos have been victims of scams too, like in the cases of Filipinas that who really wanted to get AFAMs. Sometimes they are also victims of these people who are, stealing identities, profile pictures, They say that they are from the US military, and it's very popular. And there are a lot of Filipinas who are also victims of that. So let's just focus that they're everywhere. There will always be this vile people, maybe, if I could say that. All right. Be careful and know the person better. It's very important. And yes, that's why I really wanted to tell you about our culture, the characteristics, typical traits of Filipinas, of Filipinos, because it would help you at least be aware of, okay, this is not normal. This is not the proper way. This is not the usual. This is not acceptable. So I will be happy to share that to you all the time, because I know how it feels to be treated like not valuable. I know how it feels like to be treated like fooled, or being betrayed, being cheated, being lied to. I know how it feels to be, let's say, scammed. But not scammed about money, because what can they get from me? And of course, this one all the time. You have to use. So, all right. I would like to say my apologies in behalf of these Filipinas who, well, I cannot judge them actually. Some of them are really just probably also, how you say that? Like they were blinded and by or tempted or something like that. But some of them may also be really cunning and scheming. So whatever the reasons are, it's not a justification. The ends doesn't justify the means. I really apologize for that. It is very embarrassing, and it really destroys the image of our countrymen, Filipinas in particular. A lot of us are trying to, we are very proud to show how we are, how nice we are, how hospitable, how generous, and there comes this group of people and types of people. But yeah, we cannot control those individuals. But then please don't get disheartened by that, because yeah, there will always be bad apples everywhere, right? We will just be very responsible and aware of all these things. When you come to the Philippines, you could ask some friends, you could ask Filipino friends, you could always go to authorities. And this TV station, they are open to everyone, even to foreigners. So shout out to Senator Raffy Tulfo. How do you know that if a Filipina is really genuine and true? Of course, the basics, you know that. You have to video call, video chat, check the parents, the family, even talk to them, even on video calls, because it's the typical, the common ways of Filipinas that, or Filipinos, that they will always introduce you to the family. Second is, if she asks for money, okay, no. Because typically, Filipinas will just wait for whatever you will give them in good faith, in good intentions, from the bottom of your heart. And they don't ask. They won't demand, they won't ask. They will be shy if they will ask, even if they have problems, or sometimes they will lie to you. Are you okay? No, I'm not okay. I think it's women's nature. People's nature. It's always natural to say, yeah, I'm okay, I'm fine. Or about, did you eat or something? You know that already. I trust you, of course. But these are just reminders, because it's still different. Some people have different, as a people, there are different traits, right? traits in a general trait and individual traits. So that's why we sometimes get into these situations because of individual characteristics. I will also remind you that not because the Filipina is from the province, she is 100% okay or good or not a scammer or not a whatever, tactics, scheming tactics that it may be. It doesn't matter where she is from. You just need to really dig into the identity of the person, the character, and the attitude. I've asked Filipinas are really sweet and loving, so it doesn't really mean that if she starts to do some sweet nothings, give you sweet nothings, tells you sweet nothings, they're you're good, you're safe, you're good, you got a good girl or a good Filipina. Of course not. You have to really know the person better. And it also doesn't mean that, okay, I have a Filipina, she's abroad, she's in the Philippines, she's a Filipina. She's good, she's okay, she's nice. No, of course not. So I will show you a video of this, and this is really embarrassing, really. Personally, I feel so bad about this. I've seen a lot of this actually in this TV program of now he's a senator, Senator Raffy Tulfo. A lot of people, Filipino people, salute to this man because he is really very helpful, and he even spends his own money to help people. So we're lucky to have him. Okay, so in case you're in the Philippines, and or even some of the foreigners even still abroad, they really come to the Philippines and go to the TV station or the office of um, Senator Tulfo to complain, and he will really help you in the best of his ability. Yeah. So just this one is important in case there's really, giving of money and blah 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 or properties. Keep all the receipts. Keep all the receipts. Keep all whatever documents. Keep everything per picture, his picture, all, because you will use that in the future. So this video is not like how you say the hating. Yep, this is not again like really putting them down, but this is really something to be aware of and to be vigilant of, because technology is a fickle mistress. Looks can be deceiving. That's why the most important is this one, the heart, the soul of the person, not this, because you can wear makeup. He can go to beauty clinics and do this, whatever. Or she can go to a surgery. What? The money that you gave to her, she will use it for maybe for body enhancements or something. No, just a good vibe. No, it's maybe, we don't know, but I mean, now, eh, I'm just saying this because a lot of you are planning to go anywhere outside the US to, find girl that you will be happy with, and you will have love, and someone that will take good care of you, will care for you, will respect you and value you. Choose wisely. Okay, and I wish you all the happiness and the luck in the world, and really, 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 I hope we I include myself, we all find true happiness and true love that we all deserve. All right. Thank you very much. Bye. Have a good day. See you again.
Nice having you here, sir.
Yes, sir.
And you
being
don't
here.
seem to look like a guy who has a problem.
Oh, I'm a guy that's just trying to survive on faith right now.
Is that right?
I have a little bit of money left in my bank account. I believe that I still have an opportunity to make it. I do day trading, but
You look like a guy from MMA. So you're here because of Nina K.
Nina K is her alias. I'm not sure what her real name is, to be
How
honest.
did you meet her?
On Pina Love. It's a dating app.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm basically here trying to expose her,
Okay.
shed light on her, bring her to justice if possible.
All right.
Hopefully find someone that can bring her out of the shadows wherever she's hiding. I just can't believe that a woman would video call you face to face and believe that she can get. I don't know if you could see her pictures.
Well,
But
that's her. Oh,
Yeah.
that's her. How old is
yeah, she's supposedly 28 years old, but
she? She looked pretty though. In fairness, yeah.
yeah, I mean, look at that face. Like that's a wolf in sheep's clothing right there. If you've ever seen one.
Did you really talk to her?
Yeah, I talked to her. I video timed
video
her.
call?
I have
Okay.
witnesses of her.
Did she tell you what kind of work she does?
I'm sorry.
Did she tell you what kind of work does she do?
Yeah, she said she has a human resourcing company and she has a drop shipping business and she's very successful at it. She showed me pictures donating to charity, like pictures where she's donated to charity and steak dinners that she's eating in Dubai. I'm like, wow, I didn't care about the money when I started talking to her. I thought she was just cute. I thought she was genuine, just good Filipina. I came out here to meet a Filipina and also work, and I heard that Filipinos are good-hearted and good-natured,
True. I agree.
and that's why I was kind of so
I'm really embarrassed at what happened to you because not all Filipinos are like her.
yeah. I mean,
You're right. Filipinos are nice. They're not the type of
Yeah.
people that would.
yeah, it's I mean, I
advantage of
take blame. I feel stupid being here. To be honest, I feel foolish for it's just embarrassing that I'm here and going through this because I should have met her. I should have
You never had a chance to meet her in person, sir?
No, I didn't ask her for a government ID. I didn't get to meet her in person. But I video called her, and that was enough for me. That I thought, she was authentic. I thought she was real.
But how did you send the money to her? Is it to a bank account? Or
No. It's through a website called Banana Shops. It's a very professional job. I mean, it's a whole syndicate of people, I believe, that are working together to scam people. It's not like just a run of the mill, kind of average scammer. She's very professional. She's very all the customer. I spoke to customer support on the app, and they seemed like they were very legitimate. They seemed